Bisa. Bisa? Ih, keren sekali itu ya, Mas.
Cuman nanti aku.
Mas sudah wudhu.
Kamu bisa wudhu lagi.
Kan saya Mas yang wudhu.
Apa mas ngelanjut? Kenapa terus aku sakit?
Gara-gara apa?
Gak tahu.
Masuk angin.
Aku minta lukman sama gitu dong.
Berarti masih dilis-dilis.
Oh,
Maaf, ini. Sekarang Mas mau apa? Mau siapapun mau.
anak asal
Tapi Smith mengucapkan hai, hai. Ada apa? Yang banyak itu.
panasnya lagi kepengenan ya. Terus mau kamu katakan
Mau beli?
jadi nonton Mhm. Iya. Iya. Yang rame ya, yang rame, yang kemarin itu, yang pedesaan satu lurus, ikan yang arah ke kiri nganyam, ikan setelah buah-buahan, itu lurus ada ketigaan, nah, itu lurus di kiri, apa itu? Ini kita bisa tembak. Ini tidak benar kan? Iya kan, katanya. Iya. Iya. Bikin aja
ini.
Pilihannya A, Rica-Rica.
Bisa.
Bukan, ada B-nya.
BSS.
Mas pilih.
Rica.
Pilih S ya.
Karena pas bosan dance. Sekali. Wah.
Dari cara apa-apa.
Ya,
Sekarang.
ya.
Tahu kalau
Apa?
situ.
Apa?
Terus nomor satu kemarin itu dapat 2 STM.
Terus?
Dua surat tugas.
Terus?
Dua surat tugas itu. Satu surat tugas itu harganya 170.000. Tapi kan aku kerja di dua-duanya kemarin satu. Kan aku dapetnya cuma satu. Jadi cuma 170.000. 15.000 ya.
Iya, kasihan.
Terus tahu nggak karena apa?
Kenapa?
Karena itu kan jatuhnya uang transport. Transport itu cuma setengah ini.
Sini kali.
Itu kan kita beli. Itu itu kan nggak ada bintangnya. Makan tidak bisa makan. Kan makan di sana. Terus aku bawa pulang dua. Kan? Kita di situ makannya makan ini, makan ini, soal kemarin apa namanya? Apa namanya? Apa namanya? Kasih tahu aku. Kemarin nelayannya apa? Yang peduli sama sawah yang pun kerjanya. Dia apa namanya? Kita akan ini sama oke terus tapi
Ya,
jangan semua mengerti bahasa manusia. Sini bilang teman-teman kamu jangan dirubah. Yuk.
Pasti banyak yang komen, "Bro playing." Bandanya kena hancur banda. Let's go kita playing.
Kenapa lu?
Nanti. Versus France. Drama sekali.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Koundé playing game number 100 for his current employers. Well, that takes a shot! Well, this ended up in no man's land. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Barcola. And here's Thuram. Oh, good spread. Olise stood his ground strongly.
Doué really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's come loose. Rabiot caresses it through. And it's Hernandez. And the finish! Oh, easy pickings there. Just not quite happening for him just now.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. Thuram. Mbappe. France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Thuram. Rabiot. Olise. Platini is the team's great visionary. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's burst through. Thuram! Lacking in accuracy.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Thuram. Thuram. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Thuram. Ribéry. Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ribéry. This is promising. Ribéry unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a really well-measured ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's run loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but... And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. Decent chance!
Aduh.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And he's had it nicked away. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Platini! No, that's been intercepted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Thuram. Tries to play it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, terrible pass. And it's Michel Platini.
Sehingga pelanggaran ya kita merasa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Olise picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. Look at the space here. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Konate makes the interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Koundé.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Camera. And here's Thuram. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's in a great position here. Platini, nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Pavard does really well to win the ball there. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the shots!
Tembakannya
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
gampang.
Kamara is offering a wry smile there.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he welcomes it in. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Thuram. Knocks it out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Peran-perannya terlalu
Doué.
apa ya?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? Hernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
France really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Barcola under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact
Yes.
seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Hernandez. And it's Doué. And here's Thuram.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Goes for a shot. It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. France, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Mignon will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he cuts out the supply. Rabiot. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, what has happened here? Chouameni. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Ribéry has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That's that, the end. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the...
Kasian banget. Terus tau nggak? Ada orang tahan. Terus habis itu ternyata cateringnya nggak datang, kosong. Terus ternyata ada 230 pasangan yang mengikuti ke sana. Terus kerugiannya sampai 16 miliar. Yang orang itu yang kasihan. Pas akad ada, pas resepsi nggak ada sama sekali makanannya.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Platini. Rice gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? He is through here. Greenwood. Greenwood plays... Oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And it's Palmer. And here's Kane. Gives it back. We expected better, and so did he. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Platini. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry goes steaming forward. And Ribéry!
Tembakannya nggak
That is
sengaja ya
rather
guys ya.
wayward.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Alexander-Arnold. That's going right the way across. Still goalless at the moment. Played out towards the right wing. Delivers the ball. Good read, needed to be. Dembele. Bellingham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dembele. Colwell cuts out the pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance to do. Climbs up big! Foden. And here's Kane. Kane touches it back.
They really
Gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. France are looking to go forward now. Good ball over the top. Pope clears it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Greenwood clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Greenwood. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden has it out wide and in space. And that's aimed into the middle. Ribéry, nicely spread.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gehi wins the duel this time. It's a really well-measured ball. Corner it is. England have their second corner now. France have the chance to go the other way. Over to the left. Now it's Foden. Hall gets into a good position. So it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Point blank header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. Decent chance! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Number 18.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are already promptly back underway. France carrying a one-goal lead. Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Mbappe.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Palmer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ribéry. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Efficient pass against.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for England. Number 15.
England choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he whips it in. Oh, that was vital. Ribéry. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Foden. Kane. And it's Hall. And he cuts out the supply. France do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Palmer has it in a wide position. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ayo deh kita serang aja.
Kurang berdua. Jadi ditendang-tendang terus. Maksudnya nggak gol ya?
Substitution for England. Number 9, Kane. Number 47,
Bowen.
Phil Foden. Number 20, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 21.
Now it's
Foden.
Thuram.
Number
Spread it
14,
left. Now it's
Owen.
Dembele.
Number 6, Rashford.
Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gordon, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Hall. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution for England. Number 17.
England making consecutive changes here.
Coming on the
He's
field.
made sure
is
that's not getting through.
Number 24.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hall. Ribéry tries to pass it through. Mbappe looking to run onto it. They get a throw in. Here comes another cross. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Dembele.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Rashford. Tries a shot! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own
Memang
it.
guys,
Yeah,
tadi
Peter,
sempat
I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but
Terrific header. It's a loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Back in once and
oh
again.
malah comeback guys.
Oh, it's in. Late in the day. This could well be it. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
so well played, Peter.
That's at the end. France did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters
Semoga
who
nggak
are
kena
ready
comeback
now to
guys.
perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right. One of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. Ribéry looking to penetrate opposition lines. Camavinga. Konate. Can he get on the end of this? And he's being shifted off it. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Griezmann. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Koundé aims beyond the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Steaming, real chance! France yet to have an attempt on goal. Ribéry, that is good alertness. Shifted upfield, tries to pass it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. France were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Strokes it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Here comes the cross. Chance, surely! Platini. Chance here to counter. And it's Dembele. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Pings it across. Platini. Ribéry. And here's the chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Opts to play it back. Spread out to the left. Perez. Ribéry. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good. He's having a shot! Goal, France! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Shifted it to the flank. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, Red, nice interception. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Yeah.
Griezmann played out to the left flank. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
France are happier if it's a chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now somewhat off target. Pavard. Camera. Platini. Threads one in, and the flag has stayed down. Can he finish? It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
And it's been given away. Thuram. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
France are looking to play on the counter here. Oh, shooting chance! Griezmann, Camavinga receives it in a good position here. He's had a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Mignon claims it without any fuss. Camera. Koundé. Spread neatly. Mbappe. Flashes it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Michel Platini. Out towards the flank. No way through, so back it comes. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18, Griezmann. Pour le remplacer, le
Perez.
numéro 15.
It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Lovely feet. Tries to play it through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's made its way to him.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders...
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Perez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the
To the goal! They've done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that.
Camavinga has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Just too high. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Camavinga, nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. Cross needs to be good, and he was alert to it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Keeper's dealt with that. Distributed tidily. Foot in. Ribéry. Thuram! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Camera. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pavard. A probing pass. That's good vision. He's in a great position here. Delivery from... Up he goes! Rutter. Camavinga. Terrier. Platini. France have reclaimed it. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Chers spectateurs,
France can celebrate now. They have.
Salah.
Habis selesai. Selesai lah.
Selesai nggak komentarnya?
Enggak salah. Mas mau ngapain? Mau ngapain? Hah?
Lanjut dulu tuh.
Apa?
Tugas buat itu aja.
Prancis semuanya guys.
Tuh.
Prancis dari macet lagi. What? Girls. Not on the left.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So it's down to business here.
who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position, you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch. And I think he adds a good balance to the team, because defensively, he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him, and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting those build-ups.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That has not gone well. Mbappe! And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Camera. He's on it. Can he get away? He's had a shot! Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Looking to play him in. Nice bit of trickery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zaire-Emery. And here's Mbappe. Doué in with the challenge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Barcola. He's a sharp little ball here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Zaire-Emery looking for option. And the shot! Goal! France! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 20 minutes de jeu, par le numéro 10.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Played back into the centre. Now it's Thuram.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Saliba. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué. Konate. Bade. Gusto. Almost half an hour in now. And it's Zaire-Emery. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone for goal! And it's Zaire-Emery. Camera. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Saliba. And he's intervened well there. Camera. And Cherki. Doué. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Camavinga.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Mbappe. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival, Ribéry. Out towards the flank, Ribéry.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. Ribéry. To Camara.
Temps additionnel.
That's been
de
intercepted.
1 minute.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué. Cherki. And he's had it nicked away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Je voudrais avoir une petite
It's a
pensée
dressing
pour
room
tous
that
d'entre vous
needs
qui font
rousing at
aujourd'hui
half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Koundé has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And it's Zaire Emery. And here's him. And the shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Look at the space here. Crossed it again.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, what a climb! Goal, France! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That is good alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Doué.
France may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zaire Emery. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he's taking no chances there. Knocks it out wide. Played back in.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gusto promptly onto that, and that is that. Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Foot in. Doué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Thuram. It's a promising position. Hit into the middle.
Oh,
Mignon deals with that nice and simple. Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Camera. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And he's certainly onside here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
so
Now, he's got space here. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Camera. And Pavard. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Doué producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That has been slung wide. And the return pass.
excellent.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shoots! Oh, split second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score
Le
there.
numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 4. Le numéro 9.
No bom.
France have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Bade.
Il y aura 2 minutes
They'll
de temps
start all
additionnel.
over again with the goalkeeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.
Paling divisi 2 guys, mentok-mentok. Iya, divisi 2 guys.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Cramped and narrow, that's how it is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a creation out of necessity. But at the same time, they are what make the Bombonera so unique. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thomas Muller. He's just got something a little bit different, Peter, in that he always finds some space and times his runs to perfection. He's not exactly known for the spectacular.
Platini! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Well, that was a decent chance! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Well, one moment you're in possession, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Señoras y señores, se permite fumar solamente en las áreas indicadas en el mapa. Gracias.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible emotion. And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Chance here to counter. Baresi. Platini. Van Nistelrooy. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bullet. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Baresi. And it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marquinhos. He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Palmer. And the counter is on. Park Ji-sung wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Over to the left. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Platini. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a good ball out wide. Palmer gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for it! Decent hit from there. Hullet. Rodri. And it's Hullet. Well, they could break here. He was under real pressure there. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who has a shot! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And he was quick to react. Played in. Oh, that's superb. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's picked it up out wide, and this is Hullet. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Baresi. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Rolls it backwards. It's Park Ji-sung. Nice sequence of passes, this. So, Jim, what do you think?
Semua kalau
They're ahead,
pas
but
lima
they're not playing as if they are. There
main
seems to
divisi
be
semua,
more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little
main
timid.
divisi.
There could be trouble here.
Main divisinya
But for
setara
now, the
PS5
referee is
nih.
keeping his cards in his pocket. Great reaction! And he's gone looking for safety. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's cut it out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. And the shot! They've scored!
Di sana guys.
And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
30
Well, something
FPS.
tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Kalau
Paris
divisi, kalau di
Saint-Germain finding their
mobile
passes.
masih aman.
Baresi. Hullet. Baresi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. This is Van Nistelrooy. Platini. Platini! Gets good distance on it. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Michel Platini. Good pressure, determined, intense. And here's Platini.
He's in space and looking for options.
Pull it. There's the shot!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this
Kalau
late
saya
stage
yang
now.
berapa bang baru enak. Minimal 65 bps guys.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Palmer, he's found a way through. Another chance from a corner.
Changement en cours.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Park Ji-sung. Ended up in no man's land.
Well, they shouldn't be
Yeah, it's
dawdling at this
kadang
stage. They need to get
patah-patah
the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Kadang-kadang kalau
Baresi,
tangan kanan
Platini
Gimana
is
gitu?
always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's the chance to
kecuali
counter.
kalau
2 minutes to be added on. Played out to the left flank.
ikut main boleh.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Itu 65 guys. Banyak persen
And
guys.
that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and...
Mau join kah Bang Mustantar Mus? Kuy, kalau mau join nih, aku bikinin room, tinggal masuk aja. Ya harusnya selesai tadi guys misinya guys. Kenapa nih kok nggak bisa bikin room ya? Oke, join guys. Aduh, wifi-nya. Jadi nggak bangus. Hehe. 65 Mbps masih gitu, gimana dengan caranya yang 30 Mbps? Tenang bang. Kalau nge-lag berarti bukan rezekinya bang, sama nih. Kadang lag, kadang bagus. My name is in the game is Yasin Haitham. Hello, Yasin Haitham. Assalamualaikum. Oke, guys, muter-muter, guys. Can you speak English? Absolutely, I can speak English. Bro, my... Can you see that's loading screen? It has been 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, bro. Where you from, bro? Ah, connection error. Lag, guys, lag. Let me finish my mission first, okay? Can you look at my plane? Yasin Haitham. After this match, I will looking for it. Okay, I'm going to pray his shot,
Hello
guys.
and welcome one and all. The
You
atmosphere
can
building
see
very
AI
nicely
versus
here.
AI.
Gorgeous, gorgeous
Maybe
evening. The
5
skies are
minutes.
clear, the noise is
See.
fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's Park Ji-sung. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Marosic. More and more pressure on the ball here. Jovetic might just make this. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And Hullet! Good strike, quite an alarm. Cleared away. That's a throw. And that's gone loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Opts for safety. Montenegro trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Baresi. Gullit. Rodri. Van Nistelrooy. Marusic cuts it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Baresi. And it's Palmer. Oh, good. Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Number 22.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
15 minutes till half-time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Jovetic. Marusic. And he's forced to go back.
Where are you from? I'm from Indonesia, bro. Where are you from?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
To Marusic. Marusic, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Platini. And there's the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Marusic. Spread it left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
There will be 1 minute
Palmer.
added time.
Baresi. Now looking to
You get
orchestrate a
attack is just
counter.
the school,
It's a sharp little
not
ball
yet.
here.
I'm not
And there's the end of the
passionate.
first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that
Maybe
first
tomorrow
half, but just the one
I will
goal.
check it
It's
out.
still anybody's game here.
Players to the field.
But result is
Reflections on the first
good
half?
position.
Paris Saint-Germain really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a 1-goal lead. Nicely weighted ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Palmer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Halo bro, hello. Boleh join mabar boleh.
Now he's got space here.
Isi tapi bro,
He's just misjudged that one.
bukan yang mobile.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Iya, saya konsol bisa bro, siap, boleh.
Marusic. Good pressure, determined, intense. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine
Kalau
line
ini
now.
buang,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
kalau ini bang abai. I'm playing the game
Sergio,
in
what are you
PS4. You
Well,
can
Peter,
play
if they're attempting to
together
see
with
out
us,
the
bro.
game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Montenegro really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oke, habis ini ya bro, boleh. Setelah ini selesai, tinggal dikit lagi. Ditunggu aja bang, biar ntar gampang ngabarinnya.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Stefan Savic. And it's Jovetic. Marusic. That is very well defended. Aimed beyond the defence. Marusic gets into a good position.
Aduh, ini nggak bisa selesai selama kali ya.
And it's played in.
Kalau sampai imbang lucu sih guys.
Palmer. Pull it. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Bang, kok kalah
Almost
terus
75 minutes on the clock
posisinya.
now.
Ini nyoba formasi guys. Ternyata nggak enak
Oh,
deh.
it's come loose. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that was vital.
Montenegro really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Jovetic!
What kinds do you
Oh,
have?
that could
How,
cost them.
Well, the lead may be
Give me how
fragile,
many
but the
coins
keeper
do I
was
have?
focused and strong.
Number
I have
18.
for
So time for
50.
change. And this one has been on the cards
This
for a little
bit,
while.
Well, the
waiting
stamina
for
was called into question then, but there's absolutely
the
nothing wrong
end
with
years
his
of
heart
the
and the
Christmas.
efforts he put in. He was very
Ivan.
willing, though, not quite able.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great judge, surely! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Oke, spin animal.
Montenegro making another
Skip
change
defense
here.
atau
I
doang.
think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's very good, yes.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Paris Saint-Germain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Marusic. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Marusic. In with the challenge. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Marusic gets a cross in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Montenegro really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been
Passing is
indicated.
crisp and sharp.
You'll be disappointed with that.
Now, can they get him away? Park Ji-sung looking to run onto it. It's a mighty... Oh, it rattles the bar. And another try. And that is the last effort of the game. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have...
Bentar, gue upgrade tuh buat siapa yang bikin room nih? Bentar ya, loading dulu ya. Like bro, wifi-nya bro, seperti biasa. Tunggu sebentar ya, muter-muter ya. My name in the game is Yasin Haitam. Okay bro, wait. I'm still loading bro. Santai bro, oke. Tunggu ya, muter-muter ya. Bang, kok muternya lama? yang nggak tahu. Ini lama kali guys muternya guys. Muter, 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 muter. Oh ya bang ya, kita lagi anomali loading. Hah? Enggak, internet is so bad. Yes, it's not obvious, bro. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. I have no idea about it. Look at this. Spinning, spinning, loading. Oh, 0, 2, 3, datang. Enter. Set in place the internet is very good. IDs. Astagfirullah. A lot of flooding. Unexpected error. Why error? Okay. Yuk Bang Abai, let's go. Ngapain guys muter-muter guys? Eh, aduh. Guys, server maintenance guys. Server maintenance guys. I think it's not my Wi-Fi. Aduh. The server is very bad. Yes, this is Southeast Asia server. Okay, okay, nice. Server upgrade guys. Nah, udah 3. Standar 1 mantap. Ada. Astagfirullah. Bro, why is this happens? Bikin baru bro. Oh, oke bro, oke bro. Tapi kok, kenapa ya? Kok maintenance ya guys ya? Kok maintenance ya? Close the game and open it. Oh, nice. Let me try it. Okay, wait, guess. I reopen it. Reload, guys, reload. Wait, reload. Eh, uh, let me reload, guys. The screen is black. Wait. Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you, bro. Baik, ini aku aja yang bikin room ya. Aduh, kenapa lah, astagfirullah. Server, bro. Eh, finally, yes. Oke. Let me waiting for viewers, guys. PVP one by one. What is your highest rank? Division 1, bro. Nah, astagfirullah. Yasin Haikam. Hey, how to... Wait, let me find you guys. But how to... let me check. Yasin Haikam. Play with me, bro. Wait. Yasin Haikam. This is you. I send friend request, bro. Send me a code. Hey, you have a nice lemon yamal. It's insane. Thanks, bro. Okay. Here, if you want to join my room. It's from 100 coins. Whoa. What a lucky guy. You are so lucky, bro. 100 coin for a lemon yamal is absolutely insane. Story in music. Hey, join this room, bro. 0 to 3. Astagfirullah. Mau tidur. Sorry guys.